morning, everyone. Scott or the Scottman here. We're live here on US Highway 23. We're right between Ann Arbor and Ypsilanti right now. I'm actually getting ready to do another road trip, believe it or not, although I was just on one a month ago. Unlike the last one, though, this one is only a weekend road trip, so this one's going to be a lot smaller than the New England one last month. But anyway, I'm going to be heading down to Indiana for the weekend. Oh, and we're getting ready to head over come across the Huron River. That's kind of how I started my travel vlogs for New England, because I went over the Huron River over on 275. But anyway, I'm going to be doing another travel vlog along with some of my videos I'm going to be doing down in Indiana this weekend. Actually going to be heading down today to Bloomington, do a video there, and then actually going over to nearby Brown County, Indiana, which is a little bit to the east of Bloomington, because it's supposed to be less in the way of farmlands and more in the way of wooded areas. And Brown County State Park is supposed to be really nice too. It's the largest state park in the state of Indiana, so really looking forward to that. And then I'll be spending the night in Indianapolis, and then actually be going to Indianapolis tomorrow morning, doing a couple videos around there, and then pretty much be coming back. And then back to work on Monday, because and then I worked yesterday as well. But yeah, a little fun fact right now, M14 is actually closed between 23 northbound, well, technically Main Street for Ann Arbor, and I think the Maple or Miller Road exit just east of I-94. So this is actually a detour for M14. However, I'm actually going to be taking 23 down to Ohio first, and then cutting over on 24, take that over to Fort Wayne. But yeah, with it being a Saturday morning, it's like 6:45 right now, so traffic's not too bad right now. Although this is probably a nightmare right now during rush hour traffic during the week, because M14's closed, and then actually now people won't be going around 275 over here really, because the 275 closures between 696 and eastbound I-96 going toward Detroit. Anyway, heading down to Ohio first, and then coming over to Indiana. And we are officially leaving Michigan, and we've crossed into Ohio. Although, unlike the New England road trip, I'm actually in Sylvania, Ohio, instead of like the north side of Toledo. We're actually going to be going like a little bit of a ways west of Toledo. Because yeah, basically we'll be taking this into 475. Oh yeah, speaking of that, back in January I actually filmed a driving video on I-475, basically going from I-75 to I-75. Oh yeah, it looks like it rained here not too long ago. Actually did run into some sprinkles south of Dundee, but it looks like it probably rained a little bit harder here. Actually come up into some road work. Yeah, it looks like it's giving me the same road work that I saw when I was filming my 475 video back in January. So pretty much all throughout the Toledo metro they're doing road work pretty much everywhere. 475 they got some, although it's not terribly bad. But then there's the big I-75 project that is a major project compared to what's on 475. And then, yeah, we'll pretty much want to continue going south because we don't need to go east toward Toledo. But yeah, I figure I filmed this little small section right here because I probably will never be doing a driving video of this little segment here. Then yeah, everybody over the left will basically be going to the other. Actually, to go over one lane. Oh, no, they did say that the right lane's closing, so you had to get over anyway. Ooh, new pavement. Sweet. And here's our exit for 24. We're gonna head 24 west, basically out toward Napoleon. I actually did a Let's Visit video over in Napoleon. I think it was like 2.5 years ago, I believe. Can't believe it's been that long since I did that video. But yeah, and also I did a driving video as well on 24 from Napoleon over to I-475, and that was probably a boring video that I filmed because there's not really much to see along the stretch. So yeah, for this travel vlog video, I'm not gonna really film too much more with this segment. Heck, it won't even surprise me if I don't even film anything until I get to the Ohio-Indiana border, because I'll be taking this all the way over to I-469 over in Fort Wayne. But yeah, 24 all the way over to I-469. This is gonna be a combination of freeway and like a limited access highway. Anyways, I'll close down this segment because it's not going to be really too much to see for a while. I gotta say, this whole stretch all the way to the border, it's been very boring. Just flat fields pretty much. But now we're going under State Line Road and we're officially in Indiana. Also known as the sign says, the Crossroads of Indiana. I mean, the Crossroads of America. Excuse me. But yeah, nothing really exciting between the state border all the way over to Waterville and Maumee, Ohio. And it's looking like almost the same thing between here and I-469. So we'll be spending the rest of today and then the majority of tomorrow, I'd say, in Indiana until I head back home. Alright, getting off 24, although 24 technically goes north on 469 for a little ways. We're actually going to get on South 469 and we're going to head over to I-69 and take that down to, although I'm going to Bloomington, I'm actually going to be going through like the Indianapolis metro area first. But yeah, for previous trips into Indiana, well, not South Bend, but we've gone through Indianapolis once before, going down to Texas one time with my family. We took 94 to 69, so I wanted to try this route. This actually was a pretty good route that I took. So yeah, probably going home, I'll probably do the same thing. Alright, so we'll continue on. Alright, finally getting off I-469. I'm going to get on I-69 here. Just got to do a little 270-degree exit here. Perfect, and should have about an hour and a half to go until we get to the I-465 loop that goes around Indianapolis. So, all right, so let's move on. But we're just south of Anderson, Indiana right now. We're about 35 miles away from Indianapolis, and we got a giant Nesquik bunny right to the right of us. So applying for Nestle. But yeah, for what I heard, maybe not necessarily in this area, although there's a little bit of road work, but especially as we get closer like to Fishers, which is like the northeastern part of the Indianapolis metro area, there's supposed to be a lot of road work going on. So it's like I'm not looking forward to that because the speed limit is probably be down to 50 or something. And we made it to the Fishers area. So yeah, you could say we're definitely now in the Indianapolis metro area. Yeah, the traffic's gotten a lot heavier. Actually, pretty much since Anderson, I mean, there's been a little bit more traffic. Well, of course, then again, I-69 is a lot more travel than 24 between like Toledo and Fort Wayne. But yeah, luckily the road work in here is not really much is going on, so not really too bad. Could have been a lot worse. But we're getting ready to approach I-465, so basically gotta be going through Indianapolis and then heading down to Bloomington. Normally I take 465 going east around the city, going down to, I think, Highway 37. However, I might have to detour into downtown because apparently it's down, 465 is down the one lane south of I-70, and things might get a little crazy. With some very heavy traffic, so I'll probably have to take a detour into downtown, possibly. Thankfully, I just take I-70 to I-65, take that back down to 465. Might be like 10-15 minutes longer, but might be better than sitting in a half-hour delay. But yeah, as I started coming to Fishers, yeah, the sun finally started to come out. Although there's definitely a lot of clouds out right now. And then yeah, here's where I-69, I could say ends, but as some people might know or may not, or people may not know, but well, this is where I-69 used to end, right here. However, they're eventually going to have it go all the way down to Mexico. Because there's actually a southern section of I-69 now from Bloomington all the way down to Evansville. And then there's this small stretch that's south of Memphis, and then Highway 59 down in Houston, actually they actually designate that as I-69 there as well. So it's going to be a huge project, essentially. But yeah, hotel-wise, I'm actually staying at a hotel, like, actually it's west here, but it's gonna be way too early to check in, so I'll be coming back to Indianapolis later today, though, like, around dinner time. But I'm staying up near the northern Indianapolis Carmel area. Alright, let's keep on moving. And we made it to downtown Indianapolis, although I didn't think I'd probably see it till later. Yeah, like as I was saying previously, I'm avoiding the one-lane or the closure down to one lane on 465. So I'm taking a detour through downtown. So now we're gonna get on I-65 South over here. But yeah, as a matter of fact, tomorrow morning I'm actually gonna be doing a Let's Visit video in downtown Indianapolis. Because this travel vlog video, part one, whether it's just all one part or it's gonna be a two-parter, this will be like the last video I'll be posting probably. Well, we'll wait and see, but anyway, back down to 465. And there goes I-70 that head west. I'll take you out to the airport and then eventually over to Illinois and then over to St. Louis. As a matter of fact, back in late February, I actually had a business trip over in St. Louis. Actually, we did a couple of videos while I was over there. Checked out like a Scottish restaurant, and then also went to St. Charles, Missouri. Which St. Charles, Missouri is actually pretty nice. And here's our exit for Highway 37. But yeah, as you can tell, I got back on 465, but only for a short distance because we're coming up to the Highway 37 exit. So yeah, we're on the south side of Indianapolis right now, so we're gonna head on down to Bloomington. Alright, on our way to Bloomington now. We're on Highway 37. Thankfully, not any traffic lights over here. There were probably within about a few miles south of 465, but at least it's a lot smoother sailing now. But a lot more trees in here, so it's a little bit more of a pleasant drive. But yeah, a little fun fact, this is almost like a connector between I-69 North and I-69 South. Because yeah, this is eventually where 69 is going to come in. Because yeah, this is like the main thoroughfare between Indianapolis and Evansville. Alright, I'm going to get down to Bloomington. About 10-15 miles away from Bloomington. Yeah, this is pretty nice in here. Definitely getting a lot hillier as you get to the southern part of the state. Yeah, you can definitely tell it rained pretty recently. And here is one of the exits for Bloomington up 3rd Street. Yeah, as you can tell, yeah, they're doing the future I-69 construction right over there. Anyway, I'm going to turn left and head into Bloomington. And we're coming into downtown Bloomington right now. I'm going to go park at a parking garage and then not only get lunch, but also film a Travel with the Lights video while I'm here. And then also do a Let's Visit video here in Bloomington. Well, I made it into Bloomington and actually just ate at the Lucky Express Chinese restaurant, and I should probably hurry before the crosswalk expires. There we go. But yeah, I'm actually getting ready to do a Let's Visit video. I'm actually going to start over at the courthouse. Yeah, it's very beautiful in here. I'm basically gonna be walking in my video. I'm gonna be walking down Kirkwood Avenue, and then pretty much finish off the video over at Indiana University, which Bloomington is actually the big college city for Indiana University. So it'd be pretty cool to check that out. Yeah, it's walking around Bloomington right now. This is really beautiful. We got the Monroe County Courthouse right there. A lot of people out and about here. This is both a large city here in southern Indiana and also a campus town because Indiana University is off to the right. I mean, the east, excuse me. Alright, I'm going to continue filming my video and I'm just gonna be heading out to the east. Yeah, I gotta say, Bloomington's really nice. Just got done filming a video here, and it's been a very nice walk. Actually, just coming back from Indiana University, going up and down this way, and over at the library again. So I'm going to get back in the car where I'm parked at the parking garage and get back on the road. I need to actually fill up my tank. So I'm down to a quarter of a tank right now. Haven't gotten gas since yesterday. I was back still in Michigan. And I'm going to be heading east out toward Nashville, Indiana. Leaving Bloomington now, off to Nashville, Indiana. So you thought Indiana was full of nothing but flat farmlands. Wrong! Got some pretty scenery in here. Got a pretty nice hill we're going down right now. But yeah, we're on Highway 46, going east out of Bloomington. We're going into Brown County, Indiana. Just got a little ways to go. I think about another 14 miles till we get to Nashville. And just about a third of a mile west of here, actually just entered Brown County. What's unique about Brown County is that not hardly any towns or cities in here, or at least incorporated cities. Nashville is actually the only incorporated town that is in Brown County. It's pretty much the only incorporated town to where locals actually just call Nashville Brown County. But yeah, it's been a very enjoyable drive in here. A lot of different hills and very wooded areas. Lots and lots of curves in here, just the way I like it. But yeah, basically I'm going to be doing a couple Let's Visit videos over here. I'm going to be doing a video in Nashville, and then I'm actually going to be going to nearby Brown County State Park, which is actually the largest state park in the state of Indiana. I'll check out both places, and then I'll pretty much be heading back up toward Indianapolis for the evening. But actually, when I get up to Indianapolis, well, check in my hotel and get some dinner. I'm actually going to be going to see a musical while I'm there, because actually a friend of mine is actually in a musical. Yeah, she actually lives in the Indianapolis area. So yeah, that'll be cool. But very beautiful scenery. I mean, right here's the, well, not immediately here, but here is one of the entrances to Brown County State Park. I'll be going in from the north entrance after I do my Let's Visit video in Nashville, but we're pretty close, though, to Nashville, that is. But yeah, I've already said this a couple times, but yeah, I just love the scenery in here. Yeah, it definitely feels like we're going to a valley here. But yeah, for what I've heard, Brown County, especially the state park, is supposed to be very beautiful during the fall. So yeah, like mid to late October probably be where there'll be a lot of fall color. So it's like, yeah, definitely take that into consideration if you try to go up to Michigan, like northern Michigan, too late, to where it's already past peak. Definitely come down to southern Indiana, where it'll most likely be getting close to peak down here. The Little Nashville Opry.